Good morning, students, and good morning, parents. Welcome to Edistar International School. You are watching Class 5 Mathematics, Chapter 6 Factors and Multiples, Part 5. We have learned in the last class to find HCF by prime factorization method and how to find HCF by long division method. We have studied the two methods in the last class. Can you guess what topic we are going to study next? As LCM, that means the least common multiples. L for least, C for common, M for multiples. That we can tell lowest common multiples also. The least means lowest, the lowest value. Now I am going to explain through example. Here one of the examples is given for you that. First I am going to explain what is LCM. The smallest positive number, that is a multiple of 2 or more numbers. I mean LCM of 2 or more number is the smallest number which is a multiple of each of the numbers. For example, here one number line is given that 0, 1, 2, 3 is given up to 20. Okay, above the number line multiples of 3s are given and below the line multiple of 5 is given. Okay, so multiple of 3 means multiplication table 3 table. 1 3 is 3, 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12, 5 3s are 15, 6 3s are 18. And here multiples of 5 is given. 1 5 is 5, 2 5s are 10, 3 5s are 15, 4 5s are 20. So the both multiple of 3 and 5, we are having the common multiples, which is that is 15. In 3 table also having the 15 multiples and 5 tables also having the 15 multiples. So both numbers having the same value, that is the common multiples. Okay, so that is given here. Example, the least common multiples of 3 and 5 is 15 because 15 is a multiple of 3 and also a multiple of 5. So it is the smallest number. It is the smallest common multiples. That is the least common multiples. They are having common multiples extra. It has 30, 45, etc. But they are all larger than the 15. So we need here only the lowest common multiple, which is that is 15. Have you understood that? I am going to explain through some other example. One more example is given for you here. Example. Find the LCM of 3 and 4. Solution. First, we are going to write multiple of 3. That is, write the multiples. 1 3 is 3, 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12, 5 3s are 15, 6 3s are 18, 7 3s are 21, 8 3s are 24, 9 3s are 27, 10 3s are 30. Then 11, 12 is going on like that. So I am putting etc. here. And multiple of 4 we are going to write. So write the multiplication 4. 1 4 is 4, 2 4s are 8, 3 4s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 5 4s are 20, 6 4s are 24, 7 4s are 28, 8 4s are 32, 9 4s are 36, 10 4s are 40. So I am writing up to 10 alone that. So from those values, we are going to find only the common multiples. Now you see here, compare the both values. So which is the common value we are having in both numbers? So 3 here, no 3 here, 6 in 3 table but it's not in 4 table, and 9 are there in 3 but not 9 in the 4, and 12 as 12 both are having 12. It is a common multiples, so I am going to circle those numbers. Okay, so those 12s I am circled. So this is a common value, and we are going to find we are having any other common multiples are there or not. So I am having one more, 24 and 24. Both numbers are having 24. Here 24 and here also 24. Remaining numbers are not having. So both values are having 24. So I circled both 24s. Okay, so not having extra any other common multiples. So we are having 12 and 24. We are having two common multiples that I am going to write. The common multiples of 3 and 4 is equal to, you take and write what and all we circled in that we want to take and write. So 12 and 24. We are having two common multiples, so that we are going to write. Okay, 12 and 24. Among the two values, which is the least common multiples? Least means smallest value. Which is the smallest value here? As 12. So that is the LCM. So LCM of 3 and 4 is equal to 12. Have you understood that? It is very simple. Just you want to write the multiplication tables. So compare the two values and which is the common value that you had to circle and take and write finally. From that, which is the least value, that is the LCM. Now, going to study the next topic. We can find the LCM of two or more numbers by, we are going to use two methods. One of the method is prime factorization method. Another one is common division method. Okay, we are going to use two methods, one for prime factorization method, another one for common division method. In prime factorization methods, we have studied two methods. One of the method is factor tree method, another method is short division method. But here we are going to use only the short division method. Okay, I'm going to explain that. Now we are going to learn about LCM by prime factorization method. In that prime factorization method, we are going to use only the short division method. Find the LCM of 48, 64, 72 by the prime factorization method. If they mention the prime factorization method means you should use only the short division method. In short division method means you use separate value to divide by prime factors. Okay, first I am going to take only the 48. Alright, 48. You are going to use only the prime number to divide the value. So what and all we have studied in prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7. So we studied 25 numbers now that we are going to use to divide the value. So first the given level is even value means automatically you have to use only the two even prime number that used to divide the value. So I am going to write 2. Okay, so now we are going to divide the value directly. You have to divide the value separately, otherwise you have to do directly. First number I am going to take only the 4. In 4, how many times of 2's are there? Only 2 times. So 2 you want to write it down. And next you are not having any other remainder. So go with the next number 8. In 8, how many times of 2's are there? 4 times. 4 2's are 8. So in that not having any other remainder. So 2, 4, 24 we are having. So write 24. Now you are getting again the composite number. 24 is the composite number. So last number, I mean at one's place we are having even number. So again you have to use 2 to divide the value. So 2. In 24, how many times of 2's are there? So you have to divide the value by 2. Okay. So I am going to divide the value directly. 2 alone you take. How many times of 2's are there? Only 1. How many times of 2's are there in 4? 2 times. 2 2's are 4. So 12 you will get. Okay. Then again you are getting same value. I mean even a composite number. So the last one's place we have 2. That 2 is a even number. So you have to use even prime number to divide the values. So 2 I am going to use again. 12. How many times of 2's are there in 12? 6. So I am going to write 6. 6 2's are 12. Next what you are having? Again you are having the composite number. So that is also 6 also even number. So I am going to use 2 again to divide the value. So write 2 outside, then you divide. How many times of 2's are there in 6? 3 times. So I am going to write 3 below 6. Okay. Now you see here you are getting 3. That is what number? Prime number. So use the same prime number to divide the value. So I am going to write the 3 outside. The same prime number. So write 3. Now you tell how many 3's are there in 3? Only one time. So you have to write at the 1 at the bottom. So you want to divide the values up to get 1. Okay. So this is the method to divide the value. The next thing I am going to write 64. So write 64. Then now we are going to divide the values. You see the ones place, what number is there? 4, that is the even number. So automatically use 2 to divide the value. So write 2 outside, then you divide the values. How many 2's are there in 64? I'm going to divide the values directly. In 6, how many? First number I am going to take 6. In that 6, we have 3 times of 2's are there. So write 3. And in 4, how many times of 2's are there? 2 times are there. So totally 32. So you have to write 32 in that. Then you are having the composite number in ones place 2, that is even number. Again you have to use 2. So going to divide the values. How many times of 2's are there in 32? Totally 16 times are there. In 3, only one time. 1 times of 2's are there. So you are having only one remainder. That one remainder you have to write before 2. So that 2 becomes 12. Then in 12 we have 6 times of 2's are there. So write 6 down. So 1, 6, 16 you will get 2. So again we are having composite number. What is that? 16 is the composite number. We have the last ones place, we are having even number. So again going to use 2 even prime number to divide the value. So write 2. Now you tell how many 2's are there in 16? 8 times are there. So that we want to write below 16. Okay. Now again you are getting composite number. 8 is a composite number. So we can divide the value. It is even number, so you have to use even prime number to divide. Write 2 again outside the box. Then you divide the two values. How many 2's are there in 8? 4 times. So write 4 below 8. So we are getting 4. Now you tell 4 is the even number, isn't it? 4 is the even number as well as composite number. So we can use 2 prime number. So 2 right outside the box, then you have to divide the value. How many 2's are there in 4? 2 times. So 2 2's are 4. So write 2 below 4. And 2 is the even prime number. So we are getting prime number means use the same prime number to divide the value. So write 2 outside. Then how many 2's are there in 2? Only one time. So write 1 at the bottom. Have you understood that? Then write third number 72. You see in the last ones place we have the 2, that is even number. So use the even prime number to divide the value. Write 2 outside the box. Now we are going to divide. Take 7 alone. How many times of 2's are there? 3 times 2 3's are 6. So you have to write 3. Then remainder we have only 1, that you have to write in front of the second number. So the 2 becomes 12. The 2 becomes 12. So that 12, how many 2's are there in 12? 6 times. So 6 we want to write. So 36. Suppose if we have difficulty to divide the values directly means you can take and write separately to divide the value and write the quotient in the box. So write 36. Now again you are getting the even number in ones place. So composite number, use the same prime number 2. You have to divide the values. Write 2. And how many times of 2's are there in 36? 18 times you are getting. So write 18 below 36. Then again you are getting even number. Even number means automatically use 2 again. 2. How many times of 2's are there in 9? 18. 9 times 9 2's are 18. So write 9 below 18. Then now you see here that is what number? And number. And number means The 2 is not possible to divide the value. So you had to move to the next prime number. 9 is the multiple of 3. So we can divide the value by 3. So write 3 outside. How many times of 3's are there in 9? Only 3 times. So 3 3's are 9. You are getting. So write 3 below the 9. Now 3 is the prime number. So use the same prime number to divide the value. Write 3. How many times of 3's are there in 3? Only one time. So write 1 at the bottom. So you want to divide the value to get up to 1. Okay. So this is the method to divide the values. Now we are going to take and write all the prime factors. First we want to take and write 48. In 48 how many 2's are there, how many 3's are there, all the factors you want to take and write using multiplication symbol. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So this is the factor of 48. Okay. Next what number? 64. So what are the factors given that? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Totally 6 times 2's are there. So I am writing. And the next one 72. Take and write all the factors. 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So how we want to find here in LCM? Now you see here all those factors. What are the different factors we having? Only 2 factors. One is for 2, another one for 3. Okay. We are having 2 different factors. One is for 2, another one for 3. Now we are going to find, first you take only the 2. We have to take only the first factor 2. In which number having maximum number of 2's, that we want to underline. Have we understood that? We are having 2 different factors. One is 2, another one 3. We are having 3 numbers. In among the 3 numbers, which numbers having maximum number of 2's? In first 48, we are having only 4 2's are there. And in 64, 6 2's are there. In 72, 3 2's are there. In which number having maximum number of 2's? 64 only having more number of 2's, isn't it? So you should underline all those 2's. You should underline all those 2's. Okay, this is a very simple method to find LCM. Okay, the next what we have? 3. So in which number having maximum number of 3's we are going to find now. The 48 we are having only 1 3. In 64 no 3. In 72 we are having 2 3's. So which number having maximum number of 3's? 72 alone. How many 3's? 2 3's. So you have to underline that 2 3's. Okay. So now we want to take and write what and all we underlined, that we want to take and write. Okay. Right. The LCM of 48, 64 and 72 is equal to, we want to write all those 2's. I mean what and all we underlined here? 6 times of 2 we underline, that we want to take and write 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, we are having 6 2's are here, and last what we underline? 2 3's, that we want to take and write 3 into 3. Okay, now we want to multiply all those values. 2 2's are 4, 4 2's are 8, 8 2's are 16, 16 2's are 32, 32's are 64, and you multiply only 2 separately and you multiply 3 alone. 3 3's are 9. So 64 into 9. How much? We want to multiply these two numbers. 64 into 9. You get finally 576. Then how to find LCM by common division method? So this method we will study in the next class. Today you have the math homework. So take your math homework note. Chapter number 6, page number 34. Exercise 1, second sum, B and C. And page number 38. Exercise number 2, eighth sum, B, J, L, N. and ninth sum CGJ. So do in your math homework note. Then thank you children. Thank you parent. We will meet in the next class.